Good morning, grade 3. Today in English, we are going to do Unit 9, this poem, Don't Tell, page 88 in my textbook. Are there some things that grown-ups don't let you do? I'm sure there's a lot of things grown-ups. Grown-ups are adults, the big people around you, your parents, grandparents, teachers, these are all grown-ups. I'm sure they don't let you run in the school areas, stay up very late, watch too much TV, eat too much chocolate. Let's read this poem together. There are lots of things they won't let me do. This poem seems to be written by a little child, and he says, it's a he, I think, says, there are lots of things they won't let me do. I'm not big enough yet, they say, so I patiently wait till I'm all grown up and I'll show them all one day. I could show them now if they gave me the chance. There are things I could do if I tried, but nobody knows, no, nobody knows that I'm really a giant inside. This is a poem by Irene Yates. So what's this boy saying? He's saying there are so many things that the grown-ups, won't let me do. I'm not big enough yet, they say. Yet means till now. So I patiently wait. To wait patiently means to wait without hurrying, to wait calmly. Till I'm all grown up and I'll show them all one day. So he's saying wait till I'm all grown up, then I'll show them. But then he says, I could show them now. I could show them so many things that I can do. If they gave me the chance, there are things I could do if I tried. I could climb to high places. I could probably use a knife carefully and well. I could probably drive a motorbike. I don't know what he's thinking of. But nobody knows, no, nobody knows that I'm really a giant inside. This boy feels like I may look like a little person, but inside I'm like a superhero, strong and able to do many things. Now you'll pause the video here and try to read this poem by yourself. If there's a word that you do not know how to say, you'll watch it again and practice saying it correctly. Once you've done that, we'll move on. So now that you have read it, we can move to page 89. Reading is fun. The first question, how old is the speaker? The speaker in this case is the little boy, the writer, the person speaking in the poem. Now this is something we can't say for sure. How old is, present tense, the speaker? So if I were to answer this, I would start by saying, I think the speaker is about 6 years old. I think the speaker is about 6 years old. Now you may think he's 5 or maybe 10. You can change this. If there's a different way you'd like to answer, say it to me on the group and we'll try to find a correct way to say it. Question 2. Who are they and them in the poem? They and them. We know that he's talking about the grown-ups. We know the answer. How do we write it? They and them. Who are they and them in the poem? So I would start, I can look into the question to get help for the answer. In the poem, they and them are the grown-ups around the boy. In the poem, they and them are the grown-ups around the boy. Question 3. What is the secret the speaker is hiding? We know the answer to this as well, that he feels he's a giant inside. That's his secret. That's what he's hiding. That's what people don't know about him. Let's look at the question to see how we can answer it simply and correctly. What is the secret the speaker is hiding? The secret the speaker is hiding is that he is really a giant inside. The secret the speaker is hiding is that he is really a giant inside. Listen to these again if you need to. Write these questions and these answers in your notebooks, please, before you watch the video further. Once you've done that, let's move on to talk time on the same page. Now, this is talk time, meaning we should be talking about these. But since we're not together, let's also write these questions and their answers in our notebooks. Let's look at the first question together. Think of 3 things that they won't let you do. They is still the grown-ups. Think of 3 things that they won't let you do. Again, I like to use the question to start my answer. So I'm going to start here. 3 things that they won't let me do are, because they are 3 things, they're not one thing. One thing is, 2 things are. So we start. 3 things that they won't let me do are. Now, what are they? I am sure, let me think, when I was little. 3 things that they won't let me do are watch a lot of TV, eat lots of chocolate, and stay awake all night. These are the things I wasn't allowed to do when I was little. You may have your own 3 things. Second one, what are the things you'd like to do when you are grown up that you can't do now? Now the question is complicated, but it's actually asking a very simple thing. There are things that you can't do now because people don't let you or you're too little. What are the things you'd like to do when you're grown up that you can't do now? You have to say or name at least 2 things because this is again in a plural. Let me think. The things I'd like to do when I am grown up. The things I'd like to do when I am. You are a boy, I am a woman. So 3 things I'd like to do when I am grown up. Sorry, it doesn't have to be 3. The things I'd like to do when I am a grown up are ride a motorbike and play video games all day. Those are the things I'd like to do when I'm grown up. You can choose your own things. The things I'd like to do when I'm grown up are ride a motorbike and play video games all day long. Do these 2 questions and their answers in your notebooks, please, before you watch the next part. And the next part is word building. Using the letters of the given word, make 3 words. What does this mean? Using this word, blackboard, they've made black, board, and back. These are the 3 words that are inside this word. You can use the letters of this word to make these 3 words. Let's look at mother. Well, one's very easy. Other. I can also see the word her. I like her very much. She's my friend. And then I can see the word moth. M-O-T-H, moth. A little insect that looks like a butterfly, but it flies at night. That's 3 already, isn't it? Other. Other people always disturb me. Her and moth. Let's go to the next one. Vegetable. Listen to how I'm saying it. I'm not saying vegetable. It's vegetable. Eat your vegetables if you want to be healthy. Vegetable, I see the word table. What else? I see the word able. Able means when you can do something. I'm able to make a lot of words from these words. So table, able, and then I see this word G-E-T, get. Get up early so you can feel fresh and energized. Get up. Okay, then let's move to thousand. Thousand. I see the word sand. Children, you may see other words. That's fine with me. There's a lot of words in here, not just three. I see the word sand, and of course the sand is what you find is the soft, it's not soil, but it's the soft, what you find on a beach, or what builders build with. They have sand and little pebbles and cement. Sand. A beach is covered by soft sand. Then I see the word and, A-N-D, and. Of course, I see the word hand, H-A-N-D, hand. Those are three words. Oops, we have a word helicopter. Helicopter. Now, for each of these things, normally when I'm trying to find it, you know what I do? I write the word like this. H-E-L-I-C-O-P-T-E-R. Why do I do that? Because when I jumble them up, I can make many words. Like here, H-I-T, hit. Don't hit each other. P-I-T, pit, a small hole. That's two words, but there must be many more. I see this baby word, or. That's not really much of a word. Pet, I see P-E-T, pet. We all have pets at home. I used to have a dog. It was my pet. L-E-T, let. Let me tell you about my dog. Then we have, I would like to see some longer words. Do you see anything? I would love, is there any word double E? Well, I know one word, maybe you don't know it. It's called peer. When you look at something to get a better look, when you peer, stare, kind of squinting your eyes up and peering at someone, that means you're staring at them. Peer. And what other? I see the word lie, L-I-E, lie. Lie down if you are tired. I see the word pie. An apple pie is a delicious dessert. I see the word tie. T-I-E, tie. You wear a tie to school. So there are a lot of words. For each of these, if you write them in a circle like this, you'll probably see many more words. You may do this also in your notebooks, not here, not in this book, but in your notebooks, what you call your copybook. Do this first before watching the rest of the video, please. Then after you've done that, we come to look at these words in the poem. Don't, I'm, I'll. Can you hear how we say it? Don't fast forward this part. I'm explaining how to say these words. I'll do it one more time if you need me to. Do not fast forward the video. I am explaining how to say these words. I will do it again if you need me to. Do not, I am, I will. Oh, they're written here. Okay, so we turn the page to page 90. Excuse me. And now we have to do these words, their full forms, in our notebooks, our copybooks, not here, no. Can't, cannot. What's, what is. Can't, I can't stay up late. I feel too tired. I cannot stay up late. What's the matter? What is the matter? What's wrong? What is wrong? It's my birthday today. It is my birthday today. That's wonderful. That is wonderful. Isn't. Isn't is not, but we cannot use the full form in our sentences. So when I say, isn't it lovely, I can say, isn't, you see this? Please don't write in your textbooks. I'm doing it for the video. Isn't it nice that we can still talk to each other though we don't meet? Isn't it nice? It means is not. But if I want to write it, I would say, is it not nice? And this is a clumsy way. I wouldn't use this one much. Okay? So cannot, what is, it is, that is, we do use. But isn't, we do not say is not. Okay? We can say, isn't it nice that we can talk? Isn't it a shame that school is closed? Isn't it wonderful that the weather is so sunny? But we cannot say, is not it wonderful? Okay? Remember this. Then we go to the second exercise. Make sentences using the following. He's my friend. He always helps me. She's rather angry. Her parcel was lost by the mailman. You're a very intelligent child, but sometimes you can be naughty. We're going to keep learning until we can do it right. Those are my sentences. There are zillions of sentences, so make your own, and if you need help, I will help you. Ask me in class. Then we go to the third one. Now write about 2 things you'll do when you grow up. You can begin like this. We had this in our questions and answers. They've given us some help. When I grow up, I'll means I will. When I grow up, I'll ride beautiful motorbikes and play video games all day long. And you can choose something else. When I grow up, I'll travel all over the world and make wonderful friends. Anything you wish to do, 2 things that you wish to do when you grow up. Do this exercise in your notebooks, copies as you call them, before you continue watching the video, please. Then we come to Team Time class word chart. How many new words have you learned? Write them down, make a chart. You can do this, you can make little cards. You can make little, the little poster paper cards of new words that you have learned. And you can write their meanings on the back. I always like people to do this. Grades 1 and 2 have been doing it for a long time, this whole year for me. Now let's do the say aloud. I'm going to say it 1 time. You are intelligent, quick learners, so I hope you'll pick it up. Giant. A very large, tall person is called a giant. Jam. A traffic jam is not as delicious as strawberry jam. Gym. Those who live in Machkali or in the mountains don't need to go to a gym because we can jump around all over here. June is my favorite month. Goose. This is the big bird. Don't be a silly goose. Sit down properly and do your work. Gray. Naughty 3rd graders have made Nina Ma'am's hair completely gray. Gold, we know what gold is. We wear gold jewelry when we want to look extra beautiful or especially beautiful. Gum, you are not allowed to chew gum on campus. This exercise is meant to make you see this thing, that sometimes in English we say giant, but then sometimes we say goose. So it's not that simple or that sensible like Hindi. We say in Hindi we always say j and we always say g. But in English the G can be giant, or it can be gold. Okay? That's what you're supposed to realize from this exercise. Then we have the last one, and you're going to do it again in your copybooks. Learning to write, practicing your handwriting, and also your spelling is a good thing. Choose and tick the words with a J sound, with the sound J. I'm going to read them once so you can hear it, and then you decide whether it has a J sound. January, jacket, giant. Goose, giraffe, grapes. Gem, a gem is a precious stone like a diamond or a ruby. Gem, grow, gray. Jam, July, June. Write these words and tick the ones that have the J sound. And with that, we're done with this lesson.